gonna get this done. Haha, to se s ním poradí na jakoukoliv záležitost. Chcete upgrade ty kosy, protože si něčeho. Oh, no. Captain Vincent, the High Guild secrets the true origin of the gems, cleanse them out of those market parasites, and secure the entrance to those mines. Do not disappoint me, Vincent. As you all know, my displeasure can change. Heidi. Well, he failed. Ty týpci jsou hodně orientální. A Ninja Lama Samurai vibes will strong with this one. Jdeme dovnitř. High Gate. A musíme se samozřejmě přivítat se všema. Vároně? Ne, to je peří. To jsem tak myslel, že má prostě nějaký ďábelský roj. Welcome, Kyra. What do you... I'm here. I don't need any harm, ale pokud se budu se bojovat nebudu.
We opened the gates to you for two reasons only. Dominus and piety. They made themselves our enemies. You made them dead. Now, Oyan believes there is a third reason. The beast is our enemy. Perhaps you can make it dead as well. We Maraketh have a saying, Scion. Only the night can understand the darkness. Only the sun can bring about the dawn. Oyan has ordered me to help you, to trade with you. I have risked much to gather weapons and armor for this Akara. I've scavenged on the fringes of Vol's encampment and scouted the dead city. Let us see if you can offer any value in return. Go where you are needed.
Mám měl tematický tam. Přerovnal jsem to trošku. Tady. Vol. Vol právě měl tematický chainmail. Although a great leader during the war, Vol proved disastrous in times of peace. A pak ještě jeden, který naznačoval tu císařskou posloupnost, ale to je jak hledat jeho cesena. Jestli já jako absolutně nepamatuju, jak ten vypadá. Mám do druhé straně zbraní. Tady mám ještě prsteny a příběžky. No. Teďka si nenejdu, bohužel. Hop. Bylo to jako jezero, Čitus a pak po Čitusovi byl Vol na malou chvíli a on byl ten s tím Purity Rebellion a ten poeta, nikdy nevím, jak se jmenoval, který pomocí své poezie taky pomáhal s tou rebelí. Ten Vol tu pořád někde smrdí, jo? Wow. Jsem nečekal, že Vol zrovna ze všech lidí bude pořád taky. Okay, what do we have right here? There was some fun. Tady jsou na to tenhle set příliš cute, než aby byly naživo, how?
My lady, what you achieved back there in San was truly...
Terrifying.
Don't misunderstand me. Piety, the rest, they deserved what they got. But there's no one like that here. These Maraketh, they're good people.
She knows that, Vanya.
I hope so, Pataris.
Okay. Let's speak. Tell me stuff.
My grandfather was a captain in the Ebony Legion. My father too, and me. Just following the path that had been laid out for me.
Until you met me.
Yes, until I met the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen.
Behind bars. An exile waiting to become an experiment. Not quite how I imagined meeting the man of my dreams.
I realized then that I wasn't a part of the Ebony Legion anymore. I'd become a blackguard like every other damned legionnaire in the sun, taking orders from a madman.
Pataris freed me and led us here.
I'd heard about the Maraketh from those few legionnaires who survived the assault on Highgate.
And I talked them into harboring us.
Vanya can be very persuasive.
Okay, takže ten týpek, nějaká by přestalo to. Ten týpek byl, myslel, že prostě bude voják, když se přidá k armádě, ale nakonec z něho udělali Blagarda a nic si to uvědomil pořádně, což nevím, jak si dokázal to neuvědomit. A pak díky tomu, že spatřil sexy holku, tak si uvědomil, že svět má lepší věci na práci, jako lepší věci o které se snažit, než zabíjet nějaký lidi přes oceán na kontinentě. A tak zdrhnul. Also, ty týpci, který jak jsem našel toho kapitána, nebo ten note před branami Highgateu, tak podle jeho accountu to někteří přežili, což vzhledem k týdně Blagardu, kterým jsem si musel prosekat, je hodně překvapující. Like anyway, Kyra, jo, tam.
Kira is a racist bully with that fancy hair crest of hers stuck so far up her.
Come on, Vanya. She's a warrior. It's not her job to be nice. It's her job to defend...
Look all lithe and sweaty when you're watching her train. That's the only job you're interested in.
I'm studying the Maraketh fighting style.
Sure you are, sweetie.
Cool. And what do you trade?
We've a few bits and pieces lying about that might help with what's to come.
Bits and pieces? I risked my neck to salvage those artifacts.
I know, sweetie, and I really appreciate your artifacts.
You didn't say that when I brought them in. You said, is that all?
You'd been gone for ages.
And you think you could do a quicker job?
Yes, if you'd let me, yes.
No. Not for all the jewellery in the world. What if I lost you?
Okay, I'm sorry. We have charms and regalia sourced at great risk from some of the most dangerous places in Rayclast. Better?
Yes, thank you.
Cool. And the Nightmare Beast?
I heard of the beast before coming here. Piety talked about it. I suppose she saw no point in keeping secrets from the people she was planning to murder.
I'm so sorry, Vanya.
God, it's not your fault, Pataris. But Piety used to say that the beast was the source of her power. How she managed to turn poor men and women into those... things. She kept using a phrase. What was it?
Universal transmogrification. I heard her assistants talk about it too.
The power to change the world into anything you like.
Bloody scary power in the hands of someone like Piety.
Bloody scary powerful stop.
Full stop? Well, ještě musím najít nějakou tu oju. Jo. Ale se vstup dovnitř a je svítivě uzavřen. Dešrec. King Dešret. Ne, tam se... Tady se pod schodama někdo schovává. Tasuni.
I am Tasuni, he who peers into the gloom, who hears the black hearts that thunder within the mountain deep. If you seek enlightenment, find a torch. If you seek to understand the nightmare, I can help feel your way through the darkness. There are few who understand the enormity of nightmare, that kind of mind that you and I both possess. Is as rare as Roa's teeth. All the answers, Scion, are in that beautiful skull of yours.
What do you think about this, Kyra?
Keela rides more swiftly and strikes more truly than any other Dakara here. If only she could learn to think as swiftly as she rides, and speak as truly as she strikes. Better and worse are judged not on the talents one prizes, but the talents one needs.
Petaros and Vanya.
Petaris and Vanya, two mouths that speak from one mind. When together, they express some quite interesting thoughts. When apart, well, half a thought isn't really even a thought.
Damn.
You
What
shall
does
be
that
rewarded.
To jako subtle urážka. Hello, Diala se tu zmotnila zase. Nás doprovází z 3. aktu do 4. do konce. To ještě nikdo jiný neudělal. Ale je tu. Well, než se bavíme tady s Oyun, která nám zařídila alibi. Hello. Hi.
The time has come, not a cockroach, to crawl up into the bowels of this nightmare, traverse its innards, and rip out its corrupted heart. Oyun will help us. Go on now. Hobnob with the Maraketh matriarch. Learn what needs to be learned, and quickly. There's a filthy darkness down in that mountain, and it's reeking with impatience to meet you. Bye-bye.
I see a woman before me, a woman strong of body and mind. You have the bearing of a Sekema, the poise of a warrior. Yet when I look into your eyes, I see nothing that I know. That is good. It takes the unknown to destroy the unknowable. That is why you will kill the beast within the mountain. Lady Diala has told me this. She has much faith in you, Scion. The question is, can we Maraketh share in her faith? Sekema Deshret sealed the mines, trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed, yet for all her ferocity, it seemed that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed.
Yep.
Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor.
Okay.
Take the stairs to the southwest. Descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him. Bring Deshret's banner home, and you will be free to pass into the darkness as you wish.
Cool. So, Deshret.
The Maraketh once stood united under Deshret's banner. That was before the plagues, the tempests, the corruption. Deshret rode here with this Akara, the Kiato, to put an end to the beast's curse, and upon the very threshold of the darkness, she faltered. Perhaps she saw that King Kalm had gone there before her and not returned. Or perhaps the nightmare simply overcame Deshret's seemingly indomitable courage. Either way, she chose not to ride into the mountain to slay the beast. She closed and sealed the mines and committed this Akara to Highgate's guardianship. The tempests, the plagues, they passed. Of their own accord, or because of Deshret's seal, we do not know. But what I do know is this. When Deshret vowed to watch over these mines, she simply traded one curse for another.
Yeah. Yep. Jako taky to navazuje na to, že Kalm prostě se sebral se svým z 500 nejprsnějších warriorů a prostě čárují do hory. Hlavně proto, protože ten Nightmare ho na dálku prostě mind controlnul a přemohl tu jeho vůli a prostě ho přinutil prostě vejít do té hory a v podstatě spáchat sebevraždu a nechat se ovládat tím Nightmarem plně. Tak hod Deshretě se eventuálně nevyhnutelně stalo to samý. ten Nightmare přemáhl její mysl. Čím blíž se dostala, tím hůř. A nakonec prostě jí to přemohlo. A minimálně se rozhodla, že radši, že zachrání sebe a oddálí to, než aby riskovala. Takže jako... No tak, co si myslíš o ostatních?
Diala wishes the beast dead. But why? Why would a nightmare wish to kill a nightmare? A question of great interest, yet little importance. It does not matter why the sun rises and sets, as long as it continues to do so.
To je zvláštní. Tasuni, kartička.
Tasuni has been corrupted since the day he was born. Maraketh tradition would have it that such a warped child be left upon the moonlit plain for the gods to adopt. Tasuni was not taken by the gods that night. Such a thing has never happened before in our Akara. Now we know why. Tasuni is a man caught between two worlds, our world of light and the beast's world of darkness. He is our scout in the black, and without him, Nightmare would remain beyond our understanding. And an enemy you cannot know is an enemy you cannot fight.
Kira, Guardian.
Kira has the blood of Deshret in her veins and the bonds of Deshret in her mind. Her loyalty to her Akara is admirable. Her loyalty to the past is not.
Okay, takže Kira je descendant od tý Deshret. To se Vanya, přistěhovalci.
I will make allies of whomever I deem useful. We have observed the actions of both Blackguard and Exile, and it is Pitaris and Vanya who give meaning to those actions. This Akara has not mixed with other than its own for over 200 years. The outside world has now discovered us, so it is time that we discovered it.
Yep. Velký na závěr. Emperor Vol himself.
Vol and his unmen have dipped their fleshless claws into the lifeblood of the Maraketh since the day this Akara tethered its roar here. Such is the way with men of war. Remove their tongues, yet still they thirst for blood. Remove their bellies, yet still they hunger for battle. Remove their manhood, yet still they lust for conquest. Act with care.
Well, that is it. Break the seal, aby jsme se dostali do té hory as is. Gotta find the banner to use it. The banner is guarded by Emperor Vol. Well, tak tam zajdeme na návštěvu. Zajdeme za panem Emperorem na návštěvu takovou rychlou a uvidíme, jak se to bude líbit. Here we go. Vol. Emperor of Purity.
Sin is the crack through which nightmare seeps. What was your sin, Vol? Pride?
Hop. Hodně zarost. A pořád má nějaký army na sobě. Takže byl přemožen Nightmarem prostřed nějakého boje. Kdo ví, co zrovna dělal.
Far too much baggage.
Oh, no. Kdo ví, co Vol zrovna dělal? Vol's confession. Vol hledat, co vysvětlí.
I vowed to care for this empire with my eyes open. I lied to my people. I lied to myself. Blinded by my lust for purity, I placed my faith in the most corrupt of men. I watch now as my legion dies, their flesh melting from their twisted bones. They fall and rise. A tide of mortal death and eternal damnation. I feel it now in my own flesh. The heat, the corruption. I have failed you, my empire of purity. Do not forgive me, but please, I beg of you, survive me.
Wow. Prostě dostal prostě last minute confession. Prostě na konci svýho života, než se turnou tohohle mutantského zombie. Prostě I beg of you, survive. Protože věděl, že se stane monstrem, který bude prostě vraždit všechny všude kolem. Tak to je jedna věc, kterou v tom bodě může požadovat. Prostě, can you please kill me? Tak, jumpneme zpátky na rychlost. A můžeme to otevřít. Deshred Seal. When the sun sets, the flames should be red. Ding!
Look at that!
Yes, Mr. Nico.
Hello?
Já to je nějaký z dungeon, který je, se má všechny odklikaný dialogy, protože je šerovaný, takže tam pověc před lety. Tak si aspoň přejdeme jeho introduction.
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing, and I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy. I'm conducting a little dig, the sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry, you'll not be moving much dirt. No. Why smash rocks when you could smash skulls, eh?
Okay.
Goodbye.
On má svoji vlastní mind věc, svůj vlastní zóně. Je to slon z betrayal než z Všichni mají co mluvit, jo? Wow.
The gate is open, and the darkness calls. Good hunting, Cursebreaker.
Oh no, Gim, I have to choose. Dex int, no, away from that. Všichni golemy, tak jaký je strength? Tady, flame golem. Some of the flame golem that grants you increased damage. Jo, to je increase tak já jsem si ale dexterity nemám. Je strength int nebo strength int. Flame golem na combo. Souling, flailing. Prostří dexterity, void spear. Intelligence, Ghost golem, tady to. Pure strength golem, tady není. To je v podstatě kombinace anebo pure intelligence. Což je chaos golem. Guarantee physical damage reduction. Ještě damage reduction. Chaos aura. Nějaký chaos damage, který může dávat, I guess. Tady Flame Golem that grants you increased damage. Flame Golem can use fire spray and wave of fire explosive arcane projectile. Ten increase damage zní lákavěji. I'll take it. Calm. Vy neříkejte, že do hry přijde Calm. Jako před desítkami let prostě charge do té hory. Takže jestli tam najdu jeho nebo jeho kost, tak v nějaký formě bych ho tam měl potknout.
We read the land, learn its stories. Kalm and his warriors entered those mines some 20 years before Deshret sealed the mines and bound our Kara to this mountain. Neither soil nor stone speak of Kalm's return. Perhaps he is dead, or perhaps he merely wishes he was. After all, anything seems possible.
Tak jestli se Kalma stalo něco podobného jako Vol, tak ten tam může v pohodě být v nějaký formě, I guess. Co pak dělá?
The rapture is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil, cook that nice big fishy in its own whining brine. Listen with all of your ears, not a cockroach. The rapture was Malachi's most wondrous creation, the only fire hot enough to burn the beast from existence. And its fuel? A gemling queen. Blood and flesh and gem. Yet my selfish self did not want to burn away, and so the fire was but a tiny spark. The spark of a cataclysm. I am sorry, my love, my Malachi. Go to it, not a cockroach. Find the rapture. Make me sorry no more.
Okay. Takže ta chce toho Malakaje, jeho plány prostě tak moc zhatit, že prostě je ochotná prostě se předhodit. Okay. What about Vol? Potkali jsme ho?
Vol the Pure, they called him. Vol the Murderer, I call him. In his name, an emperor was murdered. In his name, an empire was murdered. Yes, it was Malachi's lips that kissed me. Yes, it was Malachi's hand that led me to the rapture. No, no, and no again. It was Vol's words that put me there.
Okay, someone has issues.
The rapture was to rend open the hide of nightmare and broil the beast's bitter innards in the sweet fire of mortality. The vessel was strong and oh so willing. The medicine was oh so weak. Don't die, please.
I'll try not. Mr. Tasuni.
The gate is open. And now I hear her voice as clearly as if she was sitting right here with me.
Oh.
Words of a dead woman, reverberating up from the depths of Highgate. A spirit chained, yet not enslaved. Tortured, yet unbroken. That dead woman is Deshret. And our red Sakema longs to return to the dust of her Visteri. Free her, and I shall reward you as my gifts allow.
Dešretina duše je pořád tady. Pořád mezi živými, si děláte srandu. To je jako je teďko naživu každý druhý. To je jako prostě pravidlo. Okay, what do you have to say about all other people?
The Marraketh are stranded in the sandstorm of reflection and regret. We look to El Sakema to lead us out. Yet the sandstorm is all she knows. She needs me. Her eyes and ears in the darkness. But she will never comprehend my gifts.
Vol.
In destroying Vol, you have avenged many a pretty bloodied nose around here. Well done, you.
And Diala?
Diala has the form of a woman. Yet the substance is 1 part corruption and 9 parts death. One day soon, you will see how lifeless she truly is. Of course.
Když někoho komentuje, tak je to vždycky nějak zamaskovaná urážka. Vždycky něco takového.
What is it, Exile?
Yes, you have a lot to say. Whoa.
Deshret's banner flies at the mine's entrance, and now the darkness gapes, hungry and expectant. Our red Sekema sealed that gate for a reason. Not simply to prevent the beast from reaching out, but to hinder those fools who would disturb its slumber. And here you are, about to be swallowed by that darkness. Let us hope the beast doesn't notice your passing.
Everyone else will see it.
As we give strength to the outside, we grow weaker on the inside. First, there was Pataris and Vanya. Now there is you. It shows how little faith Oyan has in us, in her own Akara, that she would treat blackguards and exiles with such admiration.
Wow. To je prostě tak nehorázně. Kdyby měl combat skills, tak by vyhodila stejně rychle.
Oyan is my Sekema, my commander. I am her Dakara, her warrior. I defend this Akara as Oyan sees fit. Whether Oyan is fit to see what is best for this tribe, it is not for me to say.
To znamená, že s ní nesouhlasíš, ale můžeš nic něco dělat. A kdyby následovala tak tvrdě pravidla, tak by to dělala sama před.
My mother gave Tasuni to the gods. The gods gave him back, and I thank them for it every day. Given the choice, I would never have chosen Tasuni as my brother. But then, family is not about what you want. It is about what you need.
Okay. Jo, ne, ráda všemi desetě. Aspoň nikdo.
Deshret lies shackled in the darkness, while I, her blood, am shackled by duty to remain here. Oyan has decreed it. Will it be you then who frees Deshret from her dishonor? Perhaps you will, perhaps you won't. Either way, it is Deshret's fate to suffer at the mercy of injustice. When a woman forgets how to die, a woman forgets how to live. Deshret said that to her Dakara on the day she killed Titushus, scourge of the Maraketh. I say this of Diala. When a woman knows nothing of life, how can she care for the living?
Pravda. Tak je pravda, že jediný důvod, proč jsme ji nezabili, je, protože s náma chce kooperovat.
Hundreds of our Dakara have fallen to Vol and his legion throughout the years. They died defending their Akara. Now Vol is gone, killed by an outsider. You bask in the glory, Exile, while I honor the dead.
Yep.
Go, what do you want?
Sorry.
Yes?
You, vys naposledy. Tak, vás naposledy. Mines?
Emperor Vol is dead, for good this time.
And the entrance to the mine stands open. I suppose you'll be heading down there to
free us from the sickening supremacy of Nightmare.
I was going to say to kick some Nightmare ass.
I think I put it better.
Of course you did, sweets.
Wow. Ta dynamika jako je zajímavá. Jako I approves a bit.
Oyun gave us a home.
Our lives back.
Appreciate the good ones when you find them in Rayclast.
It's not like there are many. Tasuni, he's a con man.
Pataris just doesn't understand him.
I understand that he gets his every need catered for by talking in riddles and telling lies.
The truth about the Nightmare. He makes sense of the chaos as best he can.
How can we possibly know whether what he's telling us is the truth or not?
We can't. But who else is there to ask?
Diala, what do you have to say?
Diala was there when it all went bad. If anyone can help put things right...
Why would she? Rayclast has been like this for almost 300 years. What's made her want to do something about it now?
She's the Gemling Queen, Vanya. There's no way we could understand what goes on in that mind of hers.
I know. And that's precisely what worries me.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Tak, to by měly být všichni adresováni. Indomitable spirit. The sooner you can hear the spirit of Deshret calling. Free her spirit. To je hned tady. A ještě oblast dál. The Eternal Nightmare. Měla hezká skriptura Final Rapture, což jsem chtěl víc. Něco mi říká, že to nebude takově dlouhý. Ale anyway. Nezbývá nic, tak se vydat dovnitř. Mine znovu 1. Okay.
The beast knows that I'm here.
Yep. The dark presence is watching us. The mines. Disease in the darkness. Well, má to několik levelů, takže i když tady možná nebude tolik kroužků, tak jenom ty miny můžou mít 2-3 levely, co já vím. A jenom to může zabrat pěkně dlouho chvíli, než se pohnu o jednu oblast tady. Ani tady není teleport, takže ani tím se nepoužiju. No, uvidíme se u Sekemy, I guess. Nešred. Se hraju na turetu a zatím. So, let's get a look at you. Připomíná Kiro. You know what? You are free.
You will be the first of many to throw off Nightmare's shackles, Deshret.
Be free, Deshret. Enjoy afterlife. Já se nemusím vrátím později. Zatím tady budu dolovat úspěchy a loot. Je free the entity of Sekema Deshret. Yes. Je dobrý. So, zajdeme za ním pro Vordo. Osvobodili jsme vaši pradávnou vůdkyni.
I felt it, saw it. The storm of her release. Our red Sekema is free to mingle once more with the red earth of our birthplace. Deshret was the howling wind, the lash and bite of the driving dust. Our wild Visteria is weakened by her absence no longer. You've done yourself proud today, Exile. Righted a wrong that we Motherketh have borne for far too long. And of course, as promised, you shall be rewarded.
Co mi dáš? Wow. Jeden skill point na 2 respecky, really? Co takhle 2 skill pointy? How to Deshret?
I felt it. I felt it. Life will go on.
Jo, já jsem takhle akceptnout. To můžeme vyřídit, mám tady za mnou plán. Sezone tohle má dobrý damage. Trošku se tam zvedne damage a ještě area efekt. Takže přesně co teď potřeba. Je free the ancient spirit of Sekema Deshret.
I see into the...
Okay. Co tady je za madam? Tady je za to madam. Osvobodil jsem její babičku.
Deshret has ascended and returned, as we all must, to the dust of Vestiri. The Red Sekema's dishonor has passed, and for that, outsider, I will always be grateful. Yet honor lies not in whether an act is committed. Honor lies in how an act is committed. What does it say of the Maraketh when we are forbidden to attend to our own? What does it say of Oyan and her belief in her own blood, our own honor?
Whatever. Když se podívám, co máš. It's alright. Kontroluji ostatní o tom. Na ten.
What do you wish to know? Thank you for doing Deshret so great an honor. Your generosity shall be remembered.
Thank you.
Act with care.
Oh. Tady je nějaký východ. Si půjdeme někam nahoru, přes horu? No, asi na druhou stranu hory nebo něco takového. Well, to byli všichni. A rovnou můžeme adresovat další část, k níž jsem mu otevřel waypoint. To je tady Crystal Lanes. Gift of the Beast awaiting plunder. Protože tady jsem uviděl, že tady stojí Diala u téhletý věci. Takže se vrhneme tady, je notebook.
The rapture device has absorbed its fill of harvested life from fury and desire. It is ready. So am I. I know now that I was born to be the end and the beginning of the Empire. The beast has made this clear to me. As clear and undeniable as the sacrifice I must now make. My Lady Diala, my love, my life's greatest achievement.
Okay.
She must leave me now, for she cannot follow, and she will perish if she remains. And so I will ask of her more than she would ever give. I will betray her. I will break her heart, so that I do not break her soul.
Zajímavý. Že on jí zradil, ale protože to bylo to nejmenší zlo, co mu dokázal udělat v tu chvíli. Protože on jí fakt jako měl rád, jakože seriózně. Ale bylo to jediné, co mohl udělat, tu maličkost. Ale jo, ten Malakaj se to právě objevil, takže ten tu asi někde bude, ale je otázka kde. Malakaj prostě od Empire Outskirts, co se týče Chamber of Sins, o interaktování s ostatníma kolem, Sarnu rozesetá celá jeho legacy prostě napříč několika lidma, věcma, jeho pracovištěma. A i tady prostě na téhle hoře pořád se objevuje jeho jméno, takže when is he gonna show up? Jako když se objevil Vol, tak why not? Co, Diala?
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous role, the beast would be no more, no less, no anything at all. My selfishness tickled the beast's fancy and it laughed the world I knew away. Yet I have had much time to think on my lonesome. Much time to wonder. Wonder if the rapture really needs to eat a gemling queen. Maybe something else will get its catastrophic juices slavering. Something like eyeball soup.
What?
The eye of fury. The eye of desire. Pretty gems for our pretty designs. But where could they be? Don't fret now. I have my suspicions. Calm, the sovereign of slaughter. He remains and suffers his delusions right here in the halls of Nightmare. Fury's all
He's
he
alive?
knows, so fury Calm will have. Deresso, King
What?
of Swords, damned by desire. Oh, aren't we all?
Deresso?
He's down here too, and Desire's curse remains his to bear. Go on, not a cockroach. Bring me the crown jewels so that we might wake the rapture and finally put an end to this pestering beast.
OK. Když říkám a Deresso prostě byli capturenuti tím Nightmare Beastem, vole, taky a jsou tu doteďka. What the f... Jako oba dva jsou callback postavy z prvního aktu, myslím, až Deresso a Merveil se milovali, ale Merveil prostě musela čekat na Deresa, protože Dereso musel někam nutně odejít a řekl tý Merveil, aby na něj čekala a dal jí náhrdelník, který ji změnil postupně v monstrum. Což nevím, jestli bylo plánovaný, anebo to bylo totálně omylem. Ale možná ten důvod právě proč ten Dereso chtěl nutně odejít, ale dal jí přesto nějaký dárek jako s bojem, tak bylo proto, protože ten Nightmare Beast táhnul jeho myšlenky sem. Tohle je to místo, kam Dereso potřeboval odjet. Možná proto se stalo to, co se stalo. A jako Kaom jsem vyloženě odtáhnul přímo sem s 500 svých nejvěrnějších. A to není až tak překvapující, že to je. Ale ten fakt, že to je pořád naživu. Že prostě pořád tu fyzicky existuje ten Kaom, to je jako šílený. Jako, what the fuck? Vlastně skoro, já říkám, každý druhý relevantní jméno, který je zmíněný, tak je prostě nějaký člověk, který je prostě má být mrtvý, ale bude přesto naživu. To je prostě vodící prostě logika této hry. Prostě nepředpokládajte, že nikdo, kdo je zmíněn, je opravdu mrtvý. Let's see, Dereso.
The Sword King. Before my time. Beyond my time. Where is time anyway when you need it? Never stand still. That's the problem. Except if you are Dereso. Petrified with love he is. A love he doesn't realize is long, long, long gone.
Oh, what about Kaom?
Old axe for brains. Kaom had Eternals dragged from their homes all over the south coast. Like sheep, he butchered them, no matter how desperately they bleated. He adorned his doorways with the heads of women and children. What makes a hero or a villain? It depends who you ask. Bye bye.
Bylo docela fucked up. Tohle je prostě ten Nightmare Beast, prostě ta vlna krystalu. Sure. Two eyes from two special power sources. King of Desire, King of Fury. Je takový trojzubec. Well, půjdeme do těch Nightmare Escapeů každý téhletý uvězněný osoby a porazíme je v jejich vlastních snech. Protože to vůbec není weird. Takže Dereso first. Let's go. Well,
I am Dereso, the Sword King. It was here in the pits of Cleopolis that I made my name, killing rabid dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered a man. In this, so glorious of arenas, I care nothing for your past, only your future. And for that, you will have to fight.
Sure. Že procházíme prostě jeho životem tak, jak si ho on pamatuje.
Your torment is over. I have nothing more to do.
Tak, to vyčistíme, to zase vezmu. Asi vám nahraju celý, když tady bude mluvit o svém životě. To vezmeme trošku rychlejším tempem. Jaká je úroveň té oblasti vůbec? 37. Dereso's Dreamscape. No matter how far you climb, you never escape the pits. Na jednou gladiátor. Please die everyone. Tím beru nějaký malý věci a věci, které prodejem se převedou na chromaty korby. Už se mohl začít dostat k věcem, který víc a víc v základu mají bílý sokety, na který se asi víc zaměřím, protože pak nebudu muset používat ty chromaty korby. Tak které jsou nejenom světněných samozažilotně, nebo že odkryl těch bytej, proto to tak dlouhej.
People of the gutters, steal your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand. An adequate performance challenger, if a little messy. Yet Barcool and his stinking flock were simply an audition. Let us see how you fare in the grand arena of Theopolis.
Porazil nejzuřivější zvěř a tak mu otevřeli pozvánku do Grand Arena Theopolisu.
Welcome to the Grand Arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes upon my true purpose. My Lady Merveille. It is our inspiration.
My Lady Merveille.
What do you fight for, gladiator? Hundreds of warriors tried to lay claim to the same title as I, but I defeated them all. Victory goes not to the able, but to the ambitious.
Přicel jsem Dripping Blood and Weeping Flowers. My se brzdě dva tady dáme.
Worthy of applause, gladiator.
Já si tu summonuju svoji armádu a nechám ji bojovat za mě. Ty pekelní čotníci, co vybotnou v ohnivou zem. Sakru a myslím. To jsou taky dáme. To je nějaký kentaur? Taky.
At age 13, carving knife in hand, I killed beasts for the amusement of the filthy. At 15, they thought me worthy to fight a fellow man. A butcher he was, twice as big and twice as stupid as I. I butchered the butcher, and many like him. Earned my way, kill by kill, out of the awful pit and into the grand arena. I thought I would find wealth and glory in the arena. I was wrong. I found something far more precious. My Lady Merveille.
Já jsem s tou Merville měl zůstat a netáhnout někam dopryč. Si jí dělal národní a pak se z ní stala meduza nebo něco. No to jsou prostě Kentoviny. Až došálavý. Takže vám dám nějakou výchovnou.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Take it. Někdo jiný chce zastavit? Ne.
I knelt in the sand of the Grand Arena, awaiting the killing blow. I raised my eyes to look upon my death. Instead, I saw her, Merveille. Her beautiful eyes met mine, and I knew she saw me too. I turned my opponent's strike and killed the man with his own dagger. Fighting had always been about survival, the primal instinct to kill or be killed. Now, the fight became about something else. Love.
Love. But you loved her so much, why didn't you fucking stay with her? Did I kill someone important?
Nothing more to give.
Goodbye.
A battle worthy of song. The way you fight reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the ideal of victory. Is your passion enough to claim a crown? We shall see. The previous King of Swords was a giant of a man, both faster and stronger than I. Yet I needed only look up at my Lady Merveille to know that I had no choice. I could not die this day. I made him shiver under every parry, striking with all of my might so that my arms felt they might snap with every impact. All the while, I studied his face, watching for that moment when he began to doubt. It took an hour, but finally, it was there. Burning with pain, empty with exhaustion, I stepped inside his faltering swing and I slit the giant's throat. I did not take my victory. I knelt in the sun, looked to Merveille, and cried out for my lady's hand in marriage.
Aww.
From that day forth, I wore the crown of swords upon my head and the ring of eternal love upon my finger.
Kdyby ten příběh skončil to, tak by to bylo všechno fajn. The Ring of Blaze. Ale z nějakého důvodu prostě Nightmare Beast se mu dostal do hlavy a přemluvil ho, aby šel do hory a tam prostě
A king of swords is nothing if he cannot defend his crown. I've missed this. You murder love. You murder love.
Yeah, sure. Já myslím, že jsi to udělal sám, ale okay.
Love was the blade that you turned upon yourself, Sword King.
Yeah. Zajímavý názor, Miss Sion. Jako láska mu pomohla jako k motivaci. Ale motivace zároveň může být slabostí, kdyby jeho oponent začal tu jeho merveil urážet, tak by se dal snadno vykolejit. Nás bude jednodušší přesto, ale nepůjdu celý zpátky. Well, Dereso is done.
Pried the desire from Dereso's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or is undeath really just death with benefits? In which case, you didn't kill Dereso because he was already dead. It's all a bit of a grey area, really. And completely beside the point.
Yeah.
Yet we're still one gem short. Go, not a cockroach, and relieve Calm of his fury. Bye-bye.
Why do I think this is gonna be way harder? In we go, I guess. Sion versus Calm.
I stand within the tortured mind of Calm himself.
Fury and Flame come to life. Weathered carving is back.
I dreamed of my ancestors' halls. They were empty. I dreamed of the north, of an offering left to us by Tukuhama. An offering that will save the Karui. I needed only to take it. I gathered my finest 500. I brought them here. I claimed what Tukuhama had promised me.
Karui. That's the name. Oh well. Kam asi se mnou mluvit nebude, ten se stará o svůj rage svým vlastním tichším způsobem. Dereso prostě byl mesie, divadelník. Tohle má takovej ten prostě akt 4, myslím, Diablo 2, prostě když jdete bojovat proti Diablovi a prostě je tam všechno prostě červený tint, prostě na všem, lávová krajina. To má jako zhruba takovej feel. Desert Carving číslo 2.
I have nothing more to give.
We crushed the servants of Kitava beneath our heels as we marched across the land. I allowed not one of my 500 to fall. The blood of the ancestors surged in our veins, and each and every one of my warriors earned Tukohama's mark upon their skin. We descended into the heart of Rayclast, and there he came to me, Tukohama. He asked of me a sacrifice. I gave it willingly. My axe fell 500 times, the jade drinking its fill of Kardui blood. Tukohama was pleased.
Okay. To je jako trošičku weird thinking, ale samozřejmě Kitava a.k.a. Nightmare Beast a Tukohama nějaký opačně alignutý dobrý bůh, který ho chtěl plíznout, ale samozřejmě si už neuvědomil, že byl natolik zblblej, že Tukohama byl ve skutečnosti Kitava. Že celý tomu Nightmare Beastovi hrál prostě přímo do karet. A samozřejmě za blbost ostatních nezodpovídáme. Teď nejsem zodpovědný za zabítí každé potvory, co tu je. Tady je ten útes, který jsem viděl předtím.
Far too much baggage.
Prostě tak nechám. Jirá ten Fire Golem, no to musím teď předsumonovat. V té krajině nemám z čeho život taky zombíky, takže moje armáda má hodně křehký život. Ne, nejde se teleportovat prostě na takhle vysokou, počkej ten ledge. Čiže kdybych to zkusil tam opatrně, tak by to stejně nešlo.
Nothing more to give.
To Fire Golem můžu spawnovat. Tady nic, takže cesta pokračuje tím směrem. Snakes. To je asi jediná potvora v celém tom realemu, ze který jde spolehlivě dělat zombie.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Wow. Teď jsem si vyloženě si všimnul, že prostě ten Fire Golem okamžitě umřel, jakože prostě nahned. Jsem ho vyloženě vysumonoval a během sekundy a půl byl prostě v tahu. Tak, prošel jsem tvýma pláněma. No, to asi budou lepší tvých 500. Rest in peace. Hold fast field of hubris. Yeah. Myslel si, že to dělá pro síly dobra, ale pracoval celou dobu pro síly zla. Crafting recept. For socket mix.
Far too much baggage.
Já už mám dobrý plný inventář. Další vezrkárové, číslo 3.
I have nothing more to give.
Can everyone calm down, please? Já si to chci něco přečíst.
The Eternals opened the gate and invited Kitava into this land. The Karui paid the price. Kitava cut us off from the ancestors, raised the remembered as his children, tortured our dreams. Kitava murdered the Karui way. I will found a new way, for I have been chosen. I gather my forces so that I might wage war on Kitava. I am the son of Tukohama, and I will lead the Karui back to glory.
Jo, jasně. He talked himself up so much, že se divím, že to není Eye of Delusion. On je tak deluzionální, že to není možné. Když někdo věří, že je začátkem a koncem celého vesmíru, jejich osobního nebo obecně, tak to je prostě red flag. To je nějaká rna. Tam někdo spawnuje rakejtle. Achievement complete, stranger in a strange land. I did something. Můžu odejít prosím od těch rakejtlů? Dokonce mi vyjel jako na Steamu, jako Steam Achievement complete. Jako nevím, co jsem notable udělal. Něco, co jsem ani před lety neudělal. Tak, naspawnovat všechno možný zpátky a ať zůstane to, co dokáže přežít. Zombíci, je to potrava pro Artura.
I have nothing more to give.
Au. Ty rakejtle už zase začínají. Já von? Lightning Storm, jo, to je fakt Lightning Storm. Yes. Whew. Well, what was the achievement? Kill a rogue exile in calm stronghold. Stranger in a strange land. OK, to je hodně specifický. Weeping Essence of Sorrow. Jo, cold resistance a dexterity věc. I'll take it. Je to ještě někdo naživu? There we go. Často to teď sbírat nemám, takže... Oh well. To vlastně jak rozsáhla. To bude trvat o něco díl. Gareso měl prostě rozsáhlou koridorovku a tohoto je prostě několik pár prostě velkých open worldů. Nabitej speed, takže goodbye. Nebudu zabíjet lidi, který jsem zabíjel. Tak, teď ještě mám tady nahoru. Mostí.
I have nothing more to give.
Level up. 48. 50 se blíží. To mají gemy. Já tohle jsem dokončil, potom to nebudu plýtvat. Tak, kurentní je posílit lightning damage tím, že půjdu sem nahoru. Power charge, nevím co je, ale dual socket, nevím co je a nějaký tam dám. Tak, most. Další carving. Jestli má co ještě zbývá říct. Co nebylo vyřčeno. Tam už je dle paternu asi finální fight. Což. V plném počtu. Poslední carvinga před fightem.
The moment your skin touched the corrupted soil of Rayclast, you were infected. Kitava has soaked this land in his filth. I will crush the corruption from your bones. Drain your black blood upon this sacred ground. Brothers and sisters, I honor you with a warrior's death. Your spirits will fight by my side when we march against Kitava. You will be given in service to Tukohama. You will be remembered with glory.
Wow, to je tak delusioned. On věří, že prostě všichni, kteří mu bojují, tak jelikož musí jít na Rayclast, aby k němu došli, tak jsou instantně skoruptovaní, nenavratitelně. A když se mu někdo postaví, kdo byl infikovaný de factuálně, tak prostě je jeho povinností ho zabít a jeho spirit pak prostě vzít do armády, kterou vytáhne proti Kitavě. Ale přitom celou dobu prostě ta armáda stojí před branou toho Nightmare Beasta neboli Kitavy. A prostě jeho armáda brání tu Kitavu. Jako what? You are doing its work, you idiot. Caldera of the King. Plný milionový obsazení. Uvidíme, jestli to bude stačit.
Join your ancestors.
Ten byl jednodušší.
Save your breath for the ancestors, Calm. You'll need it.
Calm is down.
Far too much baggage.
Já se zaspamuju ten quest. To je helma, tak tohle je dokonce 4. The Eye of Fury. Fear becomes hatred. Hatred becomes fury. Thus is man transformed from martyr to maker. Malachi. A Malachi řekl prostě něco relevantního. Nevěděl, co dělat, tak prostě řekl, oh well, když svět jde jako prut, tak ho tam pošlu sám. Což ti, co žijí v tom světě, by jako se s tím asi nesouhlasili, ale to je mrtvé.
Yes.
Teď prodám nejdřív bordel.
You will be remembered.
Já jsem se dostal hold monoplasku, jo? Když sem chovám. Tak. Mám 2, tady mám 3, až budu mít 50, tak ji upgrade na level 50, což tady už mám připravený. tuhletu a tuhletu. Ještě tu runu, ty tady. Hop. Tak, zpátky to the lady. Alright, Diala, I got it all.
Fury and desire together again. Lovely and lovely. Facets so shiny, replete with the vim of murdered souls. My Malachi did the crafting. Beautiful work. General Adis did the murdering. Equally beautiful work, in its own juicy way. Num-num's time, my little rapture. Have you ever been to the end of the world before, my king? Asked the blackest monkey. No, I have not, realized the Monkey King. There is my reason to go where you go, be where you be, my king, concluded the blackest monkey in a voice as warm and welcoming as death. Do you know who wrote that? Not a cockroach?
Ten poet, no.
Victorio Navalius, the people's poet of San. He was my friend, and I betrayed him. Took his love and burned it before his eyes. Now I am betrayed. My heart burned black by the one man I loved. Malachi. He's found a new heart, you see. A beast's heart to cuddle up to keep him warm and safe at the end of the world. Today, I remind Malachi of his betrayal. Today, it is his turn to burn.
Up. Okay, I guess it worked. Ale ona to koukám pořád odnesla. Ale není mrtvá. To je ten hlavní rozdíl. Původně mi to eliminovalo i prostě její duši. Úplně to roztrhalo prostě absolutně. Teď je naživu. Skoro, ale jej?
Malachi's devices, his creations. He loved them all, not me. He betrayed me then, said he loved me, then said he wanted me to die. He betrays me now, lets me suffer, lets me wither. Am I the one and only mistake that you ever made, Malachi? Yes, that's me. Diala, the Gemling Queen. Malachi's misdemeanor. Make him regret his mistake. Not a cockroach. Tear open the beast's black heart. Rip Malachi from his filthy little nightmare. Cut him. Crush him. Burn him from existence. He deserves no better. And I deserve no worse. No love for me. No love. No love.
Oh. To asi sakra vypadá, že jak jsme bojovali s Daresem a Kaomem, tak teď to samý bude v podstatě s Malakajem. Why? God damn my life, why? Malakaj bude taková piča nehorázná. Yeah. Talk to her in town for a reward. Ona se koukám ztratila i celou ruku. Oh, that sucks. Tak. Uděláme nakouknutí sem ještě.
Nightmare made real.
That is a ew. That is big time ew. Enter the nightmare, the belly of the beast. Počkej, je to nějaký teleport? Ne. Well. Já mám tady teleportovou odbočku. Anyone have anything to say?
Now? The Gemling Queen has given of that black life of hers. For what? To wound and wake the beast that should have been slaughtered in its sleep. Diala's path would lead us into cataclysm. Follow you. I'm watching you.
To je z toho není nadšená. Doreso. Oni něco k tomu mají. Nejdřív Diala, klasicky.
Diala saw the mistakes of the past with her own eyes, and now she's given everything to fix them. Right, Vanya?
I don't know, Pataris. I saw people die for each other in San. I saw clarity, resolution in their eyes. In Diala's eyes, I see ghosts.
Those eyes have seen horrors that we can't even imagine.
Maybe. But this sacrifice of hers, I think it was more like a deal and Diala didn't quite get what she bargained for.
They're at least nice about it. Dereso, potkal jsem ho. What do you think?
You killed the Sword King?
Dereso wasn't actually alive, Pataris.
Dereso must have thought he was alive.
True. Thinking and being, a bit of a blurred line here in Rayclast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bye.
I've bested the Sword King. Ale... Nevím, proč je na mapě dvakrát to její jméno, ale ok.
Amuse to the twisted and vile.
Okay.
When a boil is fat with infection, it glistens with the luster of false youth. Lance that boil, and it weeps its corruption away and shrivels to nothing. Whether by purpose or desire, you are the physician who has reviewed Diala's truest nature.
Okay, guys, Dereso, come, and the beasts, and the ghosts inside.
Dereso was always a good man at heart, chained to an eternity of love and triumph. You set him free.
Come. Největší píča, vole. Disillusion.
Nightmare gave Kaom everything he ever dreamed of. How did it feel to make that dream die?
Really good. Nightmare Beast.
Beneath your feet, creation shivers and writhes. It yearns for transformation like a worm in a cocoon that dreams of wings and freedom. A transformation that only the beast can excite. A dark god of ancient sacrifice. A muse to the twisted and vile. The beast, the nightmare, the darkness. Names given to it by mortals that think with slugs bound in shells of bone. Yet, one man knew the beast's true name, understood its impenetrable nature. Malachi.
Yep.
Beneath your
ghosts.
Upon death, our bodies return to the ground. Those that are marked with darkness nourish the corruption. Those that were mighty in life are stolen away. They are carved and crafted, manipulated with malevolent creativity into becoming Malachi's servants, forged into ghasts of pure nightmare. Of course.
No. Those who are powerful in life are stolen away. Ne. Že na mě nehodí ty, který jsem zabil, vole, jako prostě v tomhletom velkým boss fightu tenhle týpek na vás hodí předchozí bosse a tohle to bude explanation. Ne.
Speak your mind. I am told that you have put King Calm down to his final rest. Cursebreaker, and now the murderer of legends. Great names hatch upon you like ticks on a roar. Diala's hopes may be crushed, but ours still thrive in you, Cursebreaker. From what Tasuni tells me, the beast's innards are now yours to penetrate. Diala has served her purpose. Now comes the time for you to serve yours. Find this Malachi that Diala mutters about so incessantly. If my understanding is true, then he is the mind of the beast. Kill him, and the body of Nightmare will die with him.
On se s tím asi tak trochu mergenu, no. Takže cokoliv zbylo z Malakáje, tak je někde uvnitř té mysli na to Nightmare Beast.
What is that in your eyes? That glistening, that softness? Is that pity? Take those pitying eyes away before I pluck them from your face. I need but one thing from you now. Malachi. Dead. Take this. I've given everything else to him. My youth and beauty. My body and mind. My heart. And at last, the only thing he ever gave to me in return. My gemling power. This is all I have left. I entrust it to you, not a cockroach. Malachi taught me not to trust anyone. It is time to forget everything that Malachi taught me.
Další vlna support gameu. Prostě nic, jedna věc, nic, jedna věc. Prostě prvních pár dní, když se kouknu, prostě nic, 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 nic. Supportské hry effect. A to funguje na všechno. Jako to, že tam ten předchozí area of effect, ta věc prostě na to nefungovala. Wow. Takový svině. Multi-strike. Making them repeat ways when used. Možná zvětším ten líp.
They all leave me. I'm a cock.
If God the Son come deliver the eyes to the others, the rapturers drained the Allah of much of her life force and failed to kill the beast. However, it has opened a gaping wound. Travel inside and kill it from within. Whoop. I shall continue forward a budu reportovat. Budu se k vám zase vracet s reportem, když narazím na něco zajímavého. Tak se do toho rovnou pustíme. Máme před sebou tady ty 3 Malakajovy pomocníky napříč minulostí, který rezurektnul a gardí teďkon jeho orgány, I guess. Tak to jedeme vyřídit. Jsem skoupnul tuhletu oblast a ty věc, ta oblast celá není až tak super velká, je oproti ostatním oblastem docela malá, přímočará. Tak, první týpek, Inquisitor Maligaro. Inquisitor, na kterého jsme narazili v druhém aktu. Tady, pokud se nemýlím. The Chamber of Sins.
Exquisite. Be still.
Hop.
Open up.
Není až tak těžký.
You're the greatest form I never sculpted.
I'm sorry, Malagaro, but I can be quite critical when it comes to art.
Yep. Malachi's heart. My heart forces blood through my veins, but the one who may bleed may die, and death is not no fitting end to genius. Find remaining organs. Dedication, to už jsme četli. Já vyzvoním cestovní flašku na 4. slotu za přídavný damage. Jinak jsem se rozhodl zakulatit levelový postup na levelu 50, se kterým ukončím tohletu journey napříč 4. aktem. Taky jsem obměnil zombíky za skelíky, který Mr. Reaper taky žere velmi ochotně. Jednak tu mám ty skelky, protože to nejsou jen tak obyčejní skelíci. Jednak je ten game improvenutý procentuálně asi o 16%, který jsem prostě tak našel, a je to taky Val skeleton game, takže můžu sumovat celou armádu posilněnou. A na zombíky musí mít mrtvoly a ten týpek se hodně často jíle, takže je hodně často zabít, takže udržovat tu zombie armádu byla hodně velká práce. A tyhle ty skelíky můžu vysumovat kdykoliv pod volu. Takže na moje specifické potřeby ty skelíci jsou prostě lepší. Tady máme další šuš. Doedre Darktang. Tu jsme potkali, pokud se nemýlím, nebo jsme o ní slyšeli, tady ve Western Forestu. Ten, jak se jmenoval, Vol, ten High Templar Vol v té době, prostě týpek Man of Purity, prostě ji upálil na hranici jako čarodějku tady ve Western Forestu. Tam jsme naposledy slyšeli jednou o ní. Jo.
The only way to satisfy your appetite, Doedri.
Malachi's lungs. My lungs breathe the same air as the foolish and the weak. May I be yet another step removed from them. Jewel Orb. One remain. Chevron Novembra. O ty jsme slyšeli tady odsud, dokonce z aktu 1. Axiom Prison. Ta fakt jsem udělal nějaký experimenty, ale pak na ní přišel Brutus a ten se o ní prej postaral. Než se k ní stihnul dostat High Templar Vol, který se dostal k Maligarovi a do Edre. Údajně. Well, Chevron Vambra.
I shall preserve your peace for eternity. Give in to grace. Such lovely material.
The world doesn't want your kind of beauty, Chevron.
Malachi's entrails. My arrogance tethered me to mortality like chain. This chain holds me from my true potential. Well, I suppose. Teď se tady tou smyčkou vrátíme zase zpátky. Jak vidíte, celá oblast se v pohodě krásně vejde na jednu obrazovku. Takže to půjdeme odevzdat. Tak, here you go.
Fate has a sick sense of humor, doesn't it? When I saw you that day in Axiom Prison, I genuinely thought it'd be for the last time. Yet here we are, the whore and the wonder child, committing a mutual act that will be felt for centuries to come.
Yeah, that's how it is. Well, not gonna be more ready than I am right now. Because není nic, co bych na sobě dokázal změnit nebo vylepšit at this point. Prostě mám nejvyšší věci, co můžu dostat a skilly prostě jsem si nějak zmrvil. Prostě jak jsou. Fight Malachi. Well, ten fight bude tak na hovno. Well, let's do it. Malachi na levelu 50 místo 40.
You could not be more perfect, sire. So now it is up to us to commit one final act of creation. A single death that will mark the rebirth of an entire world.
Now, Exile!
Ow.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Ten Skelly go může zabít. Okay.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody hero. Not that long ago, you represented all that I hated. But there you stand, possessing the one thing I have always dreamed of, a chance to change the world. Go on then. I've played my part. I asked the difficult questions. Now it is for you to get the answers.
I have the only answer I need, Piety. The beast dies.
Yep. Phase 1 complete. Moje fleška je vyčerpaná. First help get next market in the sanctum of the Black Cord. Well.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
nothing more to give.
Accept the gift of immortality, of being selfish.
Destroy Beast Hearts. Nenechat se chytat ve velkých útocích. Ow, 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 leave me alone. Máš? Au. Prostě nejde. Mu to pod půlku nejde. Jo, on to je další hard, vole. Já si říkám, proč je nesmrtelný. No, najednou jak je smrtelný, když mu mlátím do těch srdcí. Goodbye, Malachi. Well, let's go back, I suppose. Quest complete. You have entered the core and killed Malachi. Now talk to everyone.
We are in your debt, my lady, and soon enough all of Rayclast will understand the thanks it owes you.
You're actually the first highborn woman I've ever met who deserves to be called my lady.
Vanya!
Hey.
It's true, and she knows it. Leadership isn't about power, it's about responsibility. And this lady took the burden from the entire world.
Well said, Vanya.
I'd have paid for Pateros to listen to me more often, but when it comes to you, Scion, I'm glad he didn't.
Nice of you to get it right for a change. I am a highborn lady and you should bow to me. But I have places to be, so I don't have time for you to bow to me. So, no matter. Uklidím svůj shit.
The nightmare is gone and my Akara is free to return to the plains. We thank you, Lady of Oriath. But do not mistake our gratitude for debt. May fear guide you.
Person je klíčový person. Ojen.
I was right to have faith in you, Cursebreaker. You have succeeded where we have failed. You have slain a creature that was thought to live forever in the minds of those who came before you. Vol, Daresso, Kaum, Deshret, the greatest champions Rayclast has seen in the last 300 years. You stood where they fell. Now you are the champion of champions, and Rayclast should bow at your feet in gratitude. You certainly have my gratitude, and that of my Akara. We have been exiled from our land by fear and misguided duty. Now we may return, to ride where we will, live how we wish. Cursebreaker, giver of freedom, we thank you.
You're welcome.
Go where you are needed.
Tak dělat. I killed him. Do you have any other meaning in life?
It was said that Malachi was the greatest mind of our age. Our age is gone. This new age, it belongs to you. It was also said that great minds think alike. Let's hope not. So my Malachi is dead. Yes, I knew it, felt it, understood it the moment you struck the final blow. I was the Gemling Queen, and now my king is dead. We dreamed only the greatest dreams, Malachi and I. A truly eternal empire, eternal life, eternal love, a future no longer afraid of the past. Eternal lies, eternal loss. Those are our true gifts to Rayclast. This land could not have asked for a worse king and queen. Rayclast leaves the past behind it now. Malachi's past. My past. It thanks you, not a cockroach. It loves you. I wish that I could do the same. No love for Diala.
Well, now to the Tosuni man.
You had no idea who you were when you left Oriath, did you? A slave to the names others gave you. So you went ahead and forged yourself anew. Bane of Nightmare. Purger of Corruption. But that leaves us with a rather tricky question, doesn't it? Who are you when everything you have lived for is gone? Perhaps the answer awaits you in Oriath. Yes, Oriath. Upon the mountain high, a gateway has opened. One that shall lead you back home.
Really?
Hurry. For as the death throes of the beast soften and still, I see the gate beginning to close. So many questions, Zion. Yet, the answer is so often the same.
Malachi is in parentheses.
If Deshret were able, she'd thank you for dispatching her tormentors, Malachi's wicked little trio. You have to content yourself with my thanks instead. Deshret has been avenged, as is the way of the Madaketh. Tidiness helps one sleep at night, don't you think? Yep. You've done yourself proud today, Exile.
Yep, and that is done. Okay, now return to Oriath, question mark. Access the ascent from the eastern side of Highgate and climb Mount Veruso to find the portal back to Oriath. Mount Veruso. Teďkon se rozvídám jméno té hory.
Can we be of help?
Oh, goodbye everyone. Hlavně Petarus a Vania jsou asi nejdůležitější. Je, tady on dal jednu tu foldu, abych se mohl vejít. The Ascent. Climb the mountain. Well, let's get to it. Přidáme spolu. Finální oblast 4. aktu. Koukám, že tu jsou normální blackguardi. Ale nějaký nemrtví, taky tu jsou. I také. Ten Reaper prostě jak tu je věčně a prostě ani, jsem koukal na odbar, tak ani nemá problém s umíráním a dává damage se mnou, tak to je prostě jako můj co-op buddy. Tam taky můžu jednou za pár sekund komandnout, aby už to někam chargenul. Withering step. Yes, sure. Climb the mountain. Yes. Pracuje se nad tom. Descent level 40 taktéž. Nepůjdu prostě na víc než 40. The greater the rise, the greater the fall. Prozkoumáme celý. Zase vyměním flašku, protože nebude úplně nutný navyšovat damage. Jde další výtah někam. Já nemám věci zaplý. Je zase tam ta značka. No, kde pak bude ten portál? Další oblast za tímhle tu není. Tady taky nic. Crafting recipe. Ailment a curse medication. Zoomíme dál. Tady kousíček země. Vykřičníček inside. Kérny. Já jsem uvědomil, že jak je teď prostě v horách a zimní, tak je to úplně jako ten jeden akt v Diablu 2, co si vzpomínám. Protože to bylo prostě jak je v horách zimní. To je prostě přesně takováhle krajina. Activate the resonátor. Instrukce. Finální instruktážník. Než se vrátíme domů.
Captain Tavares,
Altitude is imperative to forging a stable connection with the prime resonator in Theopolis. Power source is equally vital. Locate a fissure in the mountainside and lower a conductive cable into it. The deeper, the better. It will take an immense amount of thaumaturgical energy to execute the successful disintegration and transmission of objects, both inanimate and animate, between Highgate and Theopolis. For that kind of power, we must tap the origin.
Okay.
I needn't remind you of the consequences should either of those elements prove deficient. That is why I would like you, Tavares, to be the first to test the resonator once it is operational. Accountability is a perfect counterweight to ambition. High Templar Dominus.
Okay. Od Dominuse. Accountability is the counterweight to ambition. Activated. Je to takováhle věc. A tepujou asi toho Nightmare Beast, aby vysosali tu energii z toho Nightmare Beasta na ten stroj, ale jelikož jsem toho Nightmare Beasta zabil, tak ten stroj teďkon přestává fungovat. Takže já právě teďkon jsem tu pospíchal, abych využil tu poslední šťávu, co z toho Nightmare Beasta ještě existuje, než se vypaří, abych se teleportoval domů. Takže ťuk! Pojď Mr. Reaper. Slave Pants, cool. Nemohl jsem se teleportovat nějak víc accurate? Okay, mister. Return to Oriath. Act 5. You successfully reached Oriath, but are trapped in a slave pens. Find a way to escape. Well, to nebude mít dlouhé utrvání, I can assure you. A to uvidíte možná příště, jak se dostanu se odsud, bude tady něco, jak bude vypadat další outpost. That's gonna be later. Takže děkuji, že jste dívali a uvidíme se u dalších videí, možná tohodle, možná o nějakých jiných sérií, takže můžete navštívit ty a pak budete spát, tak dobrou noc.